On 7th October, a militant group from Gaza launched a pre-planned attack on Israel as a reaction to the oppression by Israel's military on the people of Gaza and Al-Aqsa Mosque. Join us as we explain the Hamas group and what they want. Hamas stands for the Islamic Resistance Movement and in Arabic means zeal. The group politically controls the Gaza Strip, which is a 41-kilometer long and 10-kilometer wide territory between Israel, Egypt, and the Mediterranean Sea. It is home to about 2.3 million people, effectively turning it into one of the world's largest open-air prisons. Hamas was created in the late 1980s. It emerged as a Palestinian resistance group against illegal Israeli occupation of Palestine. Hamas defends against Israel through armed resistance, including rocket attacks and guerrilla warfare aimed at Israeli military and illegal settler targets who have occupied Palestinian land. It also operates social services, providing support to Palestinians in Gaza. Hamas has been in power in the Gaza Strip since 2007 after a brief war against Fatah forces loyal to President Mahmoud Abbas, the head of the Palestinian Authority and Palestine Liberation Organization. What made Hamas attack Israel? Israel has imposed a blockade on the Gaza Strip. This blockade restricts the movement of people and goods in and out of Gaza, severely limiting access to essential resources like food, medicine, and clean water. The strict control over land borders, airspace, and coastal waters has resulted in dire living conditions for Gaza's population. Hamas commander said that it launched attacks on the Israeli territory in defense of Al-Aqsa Mosque, which was stormed by Israeli settlers a few days ago. He said enough is enough now. 2023 has been the deadliest year on record for Palestinians in the Israeli-occupied West Bank, which could have motivated Hamas to strike Israel with a spectacular attack. The fact that Hamas has taken some Israelis captive is likely to be aimed at pressuring Israel to free some of the about 4,500 Palestinians held in Israeli prisons illegally. How was Hamas able to carry out the attack? On the ground, along the tense border fence between Gaza and Israel, there are cameras, ground motion sensors, and regular army patrols. The barbed wire fence is supposed to have been a smart barrier to prevent exactly the sort of infiltration that has taken place in this attack. Yet the militants of Hamas simply bulldoze their way through it. They cut holes in the wire or entered Israel from the sea and by paraglider. This attack by Hamas is being called a major Israeli intelligence failure. Combined efforts of Shin Bet, Israeli domestic intelligence, Mossad, its external spy agency, and all the assets of the Israel Defense Forces still could not see it coming. What could happen next? Hamas freedom fighter Mohammed Diaf has called on Palestinians and other Arabs to join the military operation to sweep away the illegal Israeli occupation. Israel sees this as potential for a war and worse, mass genocide against Palestinians whose lands it has occupied illegally. A worst-case scenario is that it could draw in the powerful Lebanese militant group, Hezbollah. However, Netanyahu, the president of Israel, said Hamas will understand that by attacking us, they have made a mistake of historic proportion. We will exact a price that will be remembered by them and Israel's other enemies for decades to come. Subscribe to Truth Revealed to stay intrigued and informed.